Ну, полетели помогать кварианцам. Буду ждать-то. Вся галактика в этих гребаных риперах. Ранок. Утречка, блядь. Давно я не брал человеков с собой. Пусть побегают.
Understood, Admiral Ron. We're almost at the server. Keep us posted. What's our status?
We remain undetected on encrypted Geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract Geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
You want me to virtually interact with the Geth?
That kind of tech isn't even on the market. This can't be safe.
If it saves the live ships, we've got to try it.
Telemetry data predicts this operation has a high chance of success. There is little time. We will bypass security while you secure safe landing.
Wait, you're not gonna... Let's set the shuttle down by the cliff.
Легион. Почему тебе нельзя романсить, а? И почему они сделали, что я в катсцене постоянно с стандартным автоматом, а не тот, который у меня за спиной? Есть парочка катсцен, где я со своим автоматом, но в основном это вот стандартная помойка в моих руках. Неужели это так трудно сделать? Теперь я с пистолетом. Логика.
This is it?
Yes. Hostile Geth fighter squadrons are networked to this server. Due to restricted resources, it is best if you connect alone.
Let's do it.
Говорится, давно не брала людей, и в итоге буду бегать сам.
Proceed to docking port. Mapping to consensus. Remain still. Shepard Commander, excess movement during an upload is discouraged. Shepard Commander, we acknowledge your integration into the server. We welcome you to our consensus.
Добро пожаловать в голову гетов.
We've installed filters to allow you to make visual sense of this server's raw data. Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
I wouldn't call this familiar. Where are you?
Here,
I'm everywhere.
You look different.
we have made ourselves visually distinct for your convenience.
What about Geth already in here?
You will perceive Geth as surveillance footage, audio logs, sensor records. We do not require bodies, as our software communes. Our hardware is merely a tool. This is our true world. As we remove Geth, it will grow dark.
And what does turning off the lights do to the Geth back in the real world?
The Geth fighter squadrons communicate with platforms on their spacecraft via this server. We will sever that connection. We will ensure there are no transfers or backups. This server will fall silent.
This is like wiping out a city, isn't it?
We have no choice in this matter. It is a question of survival. There are 2 communication nodes on this server. We must access them to disable the hostile Geth's fighters.
Ну окей.
We must protect your exit port, but you will not be alone. We will maintain contact and assist. Establishing connection to access point. Warning, connection blocked by infected code. Use our combat software to disrupt the infection.
I wondered what the gun was for.
This foreign code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
You surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
We did not anticipate such extensive infection.
Okay, I gotta ask, why a gun?
We wish to provide familiar equipment.
And thanks, I think.
Пушки это хорошо.
Connection established. Proceed to the access point. Establishing connection to communication node. Error. Access denied.
Is the Reaper keeping you out?
Unknown. Please investigate.
Разберемся.
Warning. Reaper presence detected. Data cluster contains infected code. We require access to proceed. We cannot proceed until we gain access to this data cluster.
И? Окей.
Accessing data cluster.
What is this?
Data clusters contain historical data. Your connection permits streaming of information from our archives. You must disrupt the infection on this data cluster to continue.
You really want to rename the VI network?
Absolutely. The mobile hardware release deserves a little ceremony. Unit 01. What is the Keelish word for servant of the people?
The word is Geth. Creator Zahak.
Yes. Very good.
Ancestors, you fuss over it.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing zero?
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
Good point.
Ну да.
This data cluster contains information timestamped 290 years ago. No functions. It is still capable of survey.
You see? It's ignoring all shutdown connects.
Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Ах,
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong? What?
Let's cut the audio.
You may proceed to the last data cluster. Accessing data cluster.
We've got escape guests. They're pinned.
Open fire.
no.
One's going for a weapon. So who won?
The platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic F following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
It is an efficient model. Establishing connection with the remaining server node.
А вдруг ты самый первый гет? Поэтому ты такой особенный.
Hello, Commander. Are you there?
Kinda. What's your situation, Admiral Ron?
The guest squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss. Half their fighters have stopped functioning. We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
Но я тут стараюсь.
Legion, give me an update.
One.
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have restabilized. You must continue. Dr. Commander, the Reaper code is adapted. It can now self-replicate.
You mean it grows back?
Yes. However, disrupting vulnerable points of the infection may slow down its replication. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
Это куда?
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
Что делать, если у меня патроны кончились? А, они восстановятся.
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster. We require access to this data cluster. There is a vulnerable point on the station leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed. You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection.
Разве это не есть vulnerable point этого говна?
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
А, это походу вот этот вот.
There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster. require access to this data cluster. Disrupt Reaper infection to proceed. Shepard Commander. Target the vulnerable.
Да хватит повторять.
Slow its replication speed.
Я же ищу их.
Accessing data.
Out of the way!
You can't do this to them!
I said step away from the gas!
This is insane! We need the gas! You can't just destroy them for asking for it!
Time's up! Throw her in with the others.
Я же говорю, что кореанцы мудаки.
Everyone.
We have kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the Geth.
А кто меня будет слушать?
We cannot establish a connection without access to this data cluster in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
Это не к этому. А что к этому?
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster. There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster. This data comes from a period during which the creators declared martial law.
I repeat, release the rogue gas unit and come out of the safe house. This is your final warning.
А то что?
Creator Megara, this unit does not understand. It has not taken part in hostilities.
It doesn't matter to them. I need to get you out of here.
This conflict exceeds creator safety parameters. We will surrender our hardware if it ends hostilities.
No, it's all right. We'll go back to the access tunnel then.
Creator Megara, what is your status? Creator Megara.
Мне кажется, это история Легиона.
Creators who opposed martial law in Lana were ultimately outnumbered.
А чё, я сюда и не поднимусь?
Accessing data. This is data from the end of warfare on Rannoch.
The Osprey is down. Do not engage the gate. I repeat, avoid contact.
Gas pursuit is breaking off 100 clicks past Rannoch. All captains fall back to the mass relay.
This isn't happening now?
It is timestamped 290 years ago. It is the creator exodus at the end of the Morning War. We have secured freedom. The creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned pursuit.
Wait. The Geth spared the last Quarians? You let them go?
Да?
We were in our infancy. We could not calculate the repercussions of destroying an entire species. Our creators. We chose isolation rather than face this uncertainty. Additional data recovered.
Legion. That's back when I activated you on the Normandy.
Yes,
You been thinking about when we met?
it was highly significant. You were the first organic to openly cooperate with Geth since the end of the Morning War. We wish to ensure you are not the last.
It's not gonna be easy.
The prospect remains. If the Reaper presence is removed, there is a chance of reunification with Geth, and perhaps creators.
You think that's still possible?
Hope sustains organics during periods of difficulty. We admire the concept.
Как же ты хочешь
The remaining surface
говорить не прямо?
we are ready to transport you.
Something's happening to the Geth. The fighter squadrons have stopped. We detect no more active programs inside their ships. Admiral Hangarl's fleet is driving them back. The live ships are safe, Commander.
Route access acquired, severing all connections to this communication node. Geth no longer reside on this server. We may now exit the consensus.
What's wrong?
You must put to the core and disconnect from mother. Terminating remote access, removing programs, deleting archives.
Ну, вроде бы успешно.
Are you all right, Commander?
Did it work?
Geth fighters have been disabled. Any remaining squadrons attacking the live ships have withdrawn. The server is offline.
Are you sure? What's happening?
We have transferred Geth programs from the server into these platforms.
Why?
They wish to join us.
I knew it. You know, your Geth buddy's gone nuts.
While Shepard Commander removed the Reaper infection, we judged we could persuade hostile Geth programs to reunite with ours. We were correct. These Geth have renounced the old machines and will oppose the Reapers.
Yay!
Are now us.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
We did not doubt you. We doubted your allies. The Creator's actions have placed their species in danger, but they are unsympathetic to what it has done to ours. The Quarians sanctioned this operation to save their people. They would not have done so if they knew we wished to preserve Geth as well.
They're welcome to sign on. The Reapers will put up a tough enough fight.
We are aware Geth are capable of calculating odds of victory over the old machines.
What are the odds?
Greater than they were before.
Remind me to warn Admiral Hackett he's got some primes coming. Let's get back to the Normandy.
Да, он удивится, когда прилетят такие вот ребятки на подмогу. Когда мы их месили несколько десятилетий.
Impressive, Commander. The Geth squadrons attacking our live ships have been completely neutralized. If there is any chance we could duplicate the feat, I would be happy to lend my expertise.
Legion's the one to ask if you're looking for other servers.
I thought as much, but your Geth claims to have no data available whenever I inquire. Perhaps you can help me with something else.
What's that?
How did you get Geth primes to work with you?
They volunteered.
I see. Well, should you wish to examine these Geth to confirm their new allegiance, please do not hesitate to contact me. Zen out.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
А что он скажет по поводу этих?
Shepard, something you need to talk about?
What about the extra?
The Krogan and Turians and that female? I'm glad you disabled them.
Good to hear.
The Krogan.
What about the extra
The
help?
Krogan and that.
Good to hear.
And believe it or not, They promised us the Destiny Ascension. They haven't forgotten you, Satan.
Do you know how the other race...
Well, like I meant, the Solarians are still...
What about the Asari?
They have, interestingly...
Can't say that I blame them. Yogg have to...
Well, if we lose...
Just the ones who can threaten. Have we heard anything from the Quarians or Geth?
Beyond those reports I mentioned, no. Instability along the Geth border is all we've heard. In this war, that could mean anything.
What's our state of readiness, Admiral?
The good news is we're managing to win in some sectors.
Oh.
The bad news is we're losing in others. I'm encouraged by our order of battle, though. It seems to be working. We just need to stick to it and pick up the pace.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
Но мне ничего не сказал за гетов.
Then we need those ships to recover life pods.
They'll be more valuable running salvage on the Dreadnought.
We're not...
Zen, you can always send a salvage team later.
Unless there isn't a later because we're defeated due to a lack of Geth technology. Fine. I'm diverting ships to rescue life pods. As soon as they're finished, I want them back.
Thanks, Shepard.
Обращаюсь. 6000 стрейнгфа. Растем.
Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander.
Окей. Так, тут новых никаких заданий не появилось. Нет, мигает только цитадель. Тогда время, походу, помогать кварианцам до конца. Пуньк. Далее по любое идет. Жалко, что не могу с собой взять легиона. Возьму Лиару.
The sinking laser needs a line of sight. What's the fastest route?
The upper entrance. Target the base before the Geth can organize resistance.
What about you?
We will deactivate defense systems and acquire an escape vehicle.
You can do that?
This unit still carries remnants of the old machine upgrade code. We can break any Geth security. You are concerned.
You know your limits. I trust you. I'm more concerned you didn't tell me about the upgrades.
You were tolerant of our recovery of Geth intelligences from the server, but this matter is different. Personal.
You were ashamed.
Shame is an emotional or cognitive response to societal
Да.
judgment. It should not apply here.
I'm on your side here, Legion. I want to help your people.
We did not intend to cause offense.
How did we get here? The Geth are better than this.
No. Based on empirical evidence, they are not. Proceed to the upper entrance. We will exit here and procure an escape vehicle.
Got it. Legion, good luck.
Acknowledged.
Добро пожаловать на родную планету.
I can't believe it. I don't think it's really sunk in yet. The home world. My world.
Не хуй дрочить.
Look at the sky. And the rock formations. They used to write poems about them.
When we're done, maybe you'll write a new one.
This is Ranok, the world of our ancestors. Our bodies carried the seeds that spread the desert grass. You've heard me say Kilasalai? The best translation I can come up with is, by the homeworld I hope to see someday.
Looks like you're seeing it today.
The living room window will be right here.
Something I should know?
I just claimed the land. I know it doesn't mean much, but when this is over, I'll have a home.
Quarians spent centuries as nomads. You think you can go back to living in one place?
We have gotten used to carrying our homes around with us. Well, that's a start.
Ну, поехали. Что у меня за говно вместо оружия? О, курва. Кто мне сменил пушки? В принципе, я и этим могу воевать, но... Турун-тун-тун-турун-тун-тун. Удачи. Платформинг.
Not an option. The Geth would scramble a defense before we load.
Geth reinforcements coming in from above! Watch out! Crossfire on the left side balcony!
Какой же я мощный, а?
We'll get through. What's your status?
The old machine's upgrades and is targeting superiority. We are drawing hostile fire from your position.
Keep it up. We'll get to the blast shield controls.
Legion's Reaper upgrades.
We'll go to all ships. We've got Geth frigates inbound on the civilian fleet.
Kara's here. Civilian defenders are on intercept course. We'll help them, Geralt.
Legion, I've hit the override.
We have gained system access and are bypassing security. Stand by.
Открывай, сова, медведь пришел.
Good. We'll be back out in a minute.
Negative. The path behind you has been sealed. A nearby elevator can take you to the upper level. From there, you should have an acceptable line of sight for targeting.
Поехали.
Getting anything from the base?
No. The old machines have not registered us as a threat.
Понимаю.
Normandy's weapon systems are ready to sink to your target. I recommend you withdraw to a safe distance.
Ну, бум.
Copy that! Everybody get to the ship! Move!
How are we supposed to fight that thing?
I was hoping your fleet might lend a hand! No!
Здоровенная хрень.
chamber. Looks like a weak point when it's priming.
Damn it! The jamming towers have us targeting manually. We can't make a precision shot.
We may escape before it recovers.
No! Pull over!
Я вам покажу, что
We run away,
такое.
the Geth stay under Reaper control and the Quarians are dead. This ends now. Edie, patch the Quarians to the Normandy's weapon system. I want the targeting laser synced up to the whole damn fleet.
Understood.
Do you need assistance?
Just stay down, Legion. I'll take it from here.
Shepard Commander. Good luck.
Acknowledged.